Hey everyone, it's Rachael from Merrick Makings. I'm back with another process video. Today I am featuring this wobble mechanism in my Submarine Life scenery card. So I decided it's been a little while since I've done a background inking kind of technique on here, so I thought I would start with this one. I have chosen three, I guess, ocean colours, Azure Afternoon, Coastal Cabana and Pool Party. Now with this kind of thing I start in the middle, which was my Coastal Cabana, and then I added that sandy bottom with some crumb cake, and that was just so that when I got to the bottom with the Azure Afternoon I knew how far to go down without adding ink to that very last layer, because it would change the colour of the crumb cake. I have sped this video up a fair bit throughout because it's quite a lengthy process to get that ink blending working really well. So I am using the technique where you add splatters of water. Now what this does is it actually lifts off some of the ink or soaks up some of the ink, and then you dab it off with a tissue and then dry it, and that gives that splattered effect. Now I was looking for more of that ocean feel where you have, you know, the ocean is full of little bubbles and sort of sea foam, and you know, kind of that movement I was looking for in this scenery card. Now I did use a heat tool to do that. Make sure that you heat front and back if you are doing that. Now for my little wobble mechanism, I am popping my little octopus on it, so I have glued those two together to give a bigger surface area before I add the mechanism. Now adding some parts to a scenery like this really means that you place elements that sit off the card and then trim it back. And my tip for you, as you can see all my instructions are at the bottom, but the tip obviously is to turn it over and trim it so it's straight. So these little wobble mechanisms, which are really cheap, found online in craft stores. Unfortunately Stampin' Up don't have them. However, they have like the ones I got anyway had more of a solid side and then a side that had a hollow piece in it. It doesn't really matter which way you put it on. It's super fun to play with once you get them on there and get those little critters moving. So these kinds of stamp sets have lots of these really tiny images. This one here has this little school of fish, so I added that to fill in some of the background because I was trying to create lots of movement, so the idea of movement. I have got a space at the top where I'm going to pop my sentiment, and I am doing a multicolored sentiment. So to do this, you stamp your sentiment top and bottom with different colors, then use a blending brush dipped in the darker color and sort of tap it across the middle of it so that the two blend. It's a really pretty technique. Just adds that extra little wow to your sentiments and makes it match your colors on your card as well. So for this one I am banner cutting the side of this one, and if you haven't seen this tip before, which my friend Tracy showed me years ago now, was to cut a little slit up the center and then cut from corner up to the middle, using that slit as a guide. So when I was doing this I did really want a little bit of shimmer and shine as well. I did consider originally making it a shaker card, but I wanted the wobble element, which was going to be a bit tricky. So I've started by using some glitter that I actually bought to make some earrings. You know, the resin earrings are all the rage. No, I have not created any. It's all sitting in my cupboard like every crafty person, but I am using them like a sprinkle on here to add that extra element. Have used our Tombow glue for that. It's really strong, but it does need to dry a fair bit, so I'm going to just be very careful until this is fully dry. So I'm finishing off my card by adding it to the base, which is Azure Afternoon. Again, this is as simple as it gets. But make sure that you send me a comment down below, and thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure. Till next time. Bye bye.